right, we're starting to roll in here slowly. Another minute or so, we're going to get going. Welcome, welcome. Everyone's getting through this week. Low numbers. We've been working hard this week. We're tired. About 30 seconds here. All right, I think we're ready. Welcome. Thanks for coming out to class today. Today's our HIIT class / cardio interval. I'm timing it more towards a HIIT class with some core involved as well. Sometimes we do forget about that core piece, so we're going to work still on the cardio piece with it, but we're going to learn how to calm the heart rate while we're doing a static movement, planks, core exercises like that. Again, thanks for tuning in. My name's Scott Parody. I'm coming in from 3CDSB Edmonton. Again, today we're doing that HIIT class. We're going to work on that cardio stuff, some core, things like that. We're going to get some house cleaning stuff out of the way. Number one, we're going to hear a disclaimer, okay? In response to the COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to the Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not part of the Canadian Armed Forces to consult the Get Active questionnaire through the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology, which if you need is down below posted in the comments. All right? If you experience pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and contact a healthcare professional. If CAF members do sustain any injuries during this video, please remember you're going to fill out that CF98. Hope everyone's safe, everyone's feeling healthy, and no injuries in class today. Talking about what we're doing, we're going to work on Tabatas today. What that's going to do is it's going to super spike the heart rate, and then we get a very, very short minimal rest period in order to try and recover and recoup enough to be able to keep that intensity through the amount of rounds that we're going to be doing. If you've never done Tabata before, Tabata is any kind of interval training for the most part. The most common one that you hear is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and you do that for 8 rounds, okay? That's exactly what we're doing today. No, there's no burpees. We're good there. Don't worry about it whatsoever. I've tied 2 exercises to each 8-round interval, so we're going to do 4 of one, 4 of the other. So we're not getting bored doing the exact same exercise over and over and over. Also, the reason that I'm doing that is that's going to give your body more time while doing the other exercise to fully recoup from that first exercise. Okay? Your goal here is to keep the intensity the same all the way through. Now that doesn't mean start low and keep it low. This should be a maximal effort push only because it's only 20 seconds long. So you're trying to push as hard as you can safely. Get your 10-second rest. We're going to flip exercises. We're going to come back to the first. We're going to go back and forth for 4 of each. Okay? Always, we got to warm up first. We're going to talk about the programming. I'm going to give you demonstrations of each pair of exercises. We're going to go through each round. We're going to take our rest. During our rest, I'm going to show you those next 2 exercises. Okay? Big, massive warm-up today. Reason being, high intensity means higher risk for injury. We want to try and negate and mitigate that the best we can. How we're going to do that is make sure we're really, really warm. Okay? So, if you're not sweating by the end of the warm-up, and you're not feeling like the warm-up felt like the workout, we haven't warmed up enough, okay? So we're going to start slow. We're going to ease ourselves into it. We're going to eventually get up into some high knees, butt kicks, some more cardio aspects of that because we want to get not just the body warm, we want to get the heart moving as well, okay? So we want that huffy puffy feeling. How are you going to calm your heart rate during your 10 seconds rest? Because you're looking at the screen now going, oh God, only 10 seconds? What you're going to do is you're going to take nice, slow, deep breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Try and get the heart rate to even drop 3 or 4 beats. That's great. Now, as we go through these during rest periods only, because you're not going to have time during the work, I want you to do self-checks for heart rate, okay? So, common one we're going to do is just above on the wrist. So 2 fingers, index and ring. We're going to lightly press onto the outside aspect towards the thumb side. You're going to feel for the heart rate. If you prefer this, it's not a bad thing. Don't press too hard. We don't want to cut off that actual jugular vein that's coming up to the brain and supplying oxygen up there, or else we'll get that lightheadedness, that dizziness, that starry feeling. We don't want that. Now, talking about that, if we hit that point, which is kind of somewhat of the goal, is to get to that slight feeling. We don't want to exacerbate that and really push towards that passing out feeling, but we want to try and push our own limits. The reason for that is with this being 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, we're really checking on and testing the anaerobic system, meaning that area of the body that doesn't really need oxygen. It uses oxygen to recoup itself and to actually try and regenerate more energy for the next bout of exercise. So that's where the planks are coming in, that's where the core exercises are coming in. You're gonna have that chance to recoup and catch your breath while still working out. So it's not just an easy relax, you can almost call it an active recovery if you wanted to. It's basically those 2 exercises. One's gonna give you a chance to bring the heart rate down, but while you're working and tensing the body, sometimes that can be hard. So now you need to train the brain, and with this week being, I don't know what we're at, 6, maybe week 7 at this point, they're all blended together. It's such a blur for all of us right now. That's something we want to test. That's something we want to practice on. Get the mind going, right? The mind's been mush. We've been sitting around, maybe doing a whole lot less than we would normally be doing, maybe more than we wanted to be doing. If you are, great, good on you. Hopefully everyone's been keeping up their fitness. They've been joining into the classes. If you do like the class today, please like, share, subscribe to all of the YouTube channels, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, all that kind of fun stuff. Share it with everyone that you know CAF, even know CAF, like I say, as long as they do fill out that questionnaire first. The more wealth of knowledge we can spread out to everyone, the better everyone's going to be off in these trying times. Are we ready to go? Of course we are. All right, let's get warm first. So, arm circles first. Nothing tricky, nothing crazy. Both arms backwards. That's all I want. Simple. Make sure you got some space. Beautiful. Other direction. While we do this, if you need a second to run over and get your water bottle, make sure you have it. Always have water with you during your workouts. That way you can keep yourself hydrated, keep everything working properly. Number 2, if you want music, you can definitely run and grab that now as well. I don't have any music so that you guys can hear me very well and the directions and cues that I'll be giving. But if you want music in the background for your own workout, great. Throw headphones on, blast it loud, whatever you prefer. And of course, I'm going to give you some modifications, some progressions, regressions. Now, across the body, again, doesn't matter. I like to flip my thumb down, flip my thumb backwards. That just gives me a little bit more chest stretch. If you'd rather just keep your hands still, that's fine as well. So, if it's feeling hard, slow it down just a little bit. Don't stop. Try and still challenge yourself, but just slow the exercise down a little bit. And if you need to rest ahead of time or take a couple extra seconds, maybe 20 seconds, you push too hard on the first one, so go a little bit less the second time so you can still catch your breath and you're still able to perform the exercise with good form. That is key here. Beautiful. Opposites. Great job. So simple stuff just to get ourselves moving. You'll start to feel the heart rate come up a few beats. Good. Going into a Frankenstein or a straight leg raise, so straight leg. If you can touch your toes, great. If you can't, touch your shin. If you still can't reach that, touch your knees. Whatever you can reach. One last piece forgot to mention, keep going. You do need a band if you've got something that's stretchy. If you don't have a band though, don't worry about it. I'm going to give a modification for someone who only has body weight equipment. All right, so just yourself, nothing else. We're going with that today. Other than that, it's just a band for a little bit of our back. Already starting to feel warm, starting to feel the sweat come down. Beautiful. Now I want you to pretend like you're kicking down a door. So knee comes up, knee goes back. Come back up, knee comes up, knee goes back. Balance is my problem today, it looks like. Beautiful. Take those feet nice and wide. Hands come out, rotating and going down towards those toes. Come back up to your start, back down the other way. As you start to feel yourself loosen up, you can start to widen the stance a little bit. And you can even start to shift the weight slightly. Looking good, that's perfect. Love it. Beautiful. Standard squat, going for 5, nice and slow. Here we go. There's 1. 2, here's where all the crunching and creaking comes out, right? 3. 4, one more. 5, now I have 5 lunges on each leg. We're gonna stay on the exact same leg, dropping down. 1. 2, chest is up. 3. 4. 5. All right, switch legs. Pop the other one forward, big step back. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, and 5. Beautiful, just a nice high knee march. Anyone who's just joining in, quickly jump, grab some water, grab a stretchy band. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. We'll just use body weight, that's totally fine. Get your music ready, hop right into this warm-up. Beautiful, into a butt kick. Keep the knee nice and low, just kicking the butt. Whether you want the hands here or not is up to you. Easy stuff, right? We're gonna get quicker here. Beautiful. Back to the start, little jogging high knee now. Now we're starting to feel the heart rate come up. Now we're starting to feel the sweat pour. Very slowly, but it's coming. We're only gonna get sweatier. This is gonna be a good one. Be ready for it. It's almost the end of week. We got 1 more day to go. We got the weekend. Maybe it's all blending together, so now we know. Into the same butt kick. Hope everyone's had some chance to get out into the sun. Outside, start to mess with the gardens maybe. If you got that day off of work. Some spring cleaning, clean the car. So much to do. Going for that walk, going for that bike ride. Getting out, being active. Beautiful. We're gonna roll into what's called an inchworm. Reason for it, number 2, loads the shoulders now. We've only done stuff in the open. So now we're gonna actually load the shoulder a little bit, load that tissue. Number 2, it's in the workout. So we're gonna be doing some of these guys. So from the side, so you can see, keeping your knees straight, don't bend those knees. Hands come down to the floor wherever you can touch. Walk yourself out. Hold for a moment. Walk yourself back in. Again, walk yourself out. Hold for a moment. Walk yourself back in. Beautiful, you got 3 more. Walk yourself up. Walk yourself back in. 2. One more. Beautiful. Getting the hips moving, side to side, little side lunges. Just little guys, not big steps. Little half squats, just little lunges. One more each. All right, jumping jacks. Right here, simple, nothing crazy. These work better than burpees to me. This also works what's called our frontal plane, so our side to side motion. Burpees work the sagittal, which is forwards, backwards. We do a lot of that already. This is just getting it moving in other directions. Beautiful. Now, let's mess with that brain just a little bit. We all know I'm good for it. You're not gonna get out of it today either. So, step one, switch those feet forwards, backwards. Makes sense? Sure does. All right, standing still, hands forward, back, turn them up, and down. Forwards, back, up and down. That's making sense. Perfect. Now, put them together. So every time your feet switch, the hands must switch too. And then once you have it, you can start to add some speed to it. Keep it going. We're all laughing at ourselves right now and stuff. It's Thursday, our brains aren't working. 2 more. 1, 2. Beautiful. Catch your breath, grab some water. Let's get prepared. We got 6 pairs of exercises, 12 exercises total. 2 at a time. 20 seconds hard, 10 seconds break, 20 seconds hard of exercise number 2, 10-second break, back and forth, back and forth. So, how are we gonna achieve that? We're gonna cheat and use this fancy dancy timer. It's gonna beep and tell me when to tell you to stop and when to start, okay? If you can hear it through this, even better. If you have your own timer, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds, get your phone out, get your timer out, so you can follow along with it if you prefer to see the actual number. If not, you're listening to me, you're following the cues, we're gonna crush this. Know that you're gonna sweat. This one's gonna be a killer good one. So pumped about this one. Total body, we got legs, we got core, we got upper body, we got cardio, we got you name it, it's in there, okay? The best part, Tabatas are usually related with burpees, we got 0 burpees. Tabatas tend to be related to some kind of push-up, we got no push-up. We've been working on that for the last few weeks. Let's give that chest a bit of a break. We're gonna use to stabilize the muscles of that chest and shoulders instead of the actual strength portion of it. That way we're saving those shoulders, we're not gonna blow them out, they're not gonna get overworked, overtired, and lead to an injury. You ready? Our first 2 to demonstrate. We have a jumping jack with that band pull apart. I was talking about that band. If you don't have this band, that's fine. If you have something stretchy, great. A belt won't work, unfortunately. A bar won't work, unfortunately. The band works the best. Now, if you don't have it, we're just gonna modify and change the motion, okay? So, for the people with the bands, here we go. Your jumping jack. Pull out and back. Pull out and back. Key here is that it's not coming up, okay? We're pulling the shoulder blades together while we do our jumping jack, okay? If you don't have this, get rid of it. You do a jumping jack with a tap, okay? So you're gonna jump out, touch, switch hands, switch hands, switch hands, switch hands. Make sense? Piece of cake. Number 2, we're gonna do what's called a boat pose, knee tuck. It's probably called a couple different things, that's just what I call it. We're gonna sit on the floor, chest is nice and tall, we're gonna lean back, keeping our core engaged, hands go towards the side of the butt. We're gonna lean back further with our legs hovering, we're gonna crunch together and come back down. Crunch together, come back down. Crunch together, come back down. So, from the side, straight back, lean, crunch, back down. Crunch, back down. Crunch, back down. Crunch, back down. We got this. Those are the first 2 we're doing. 20 seconds of the jumping jacks. Whether it's the touchdown or the pull apart, it's your choice. 10 seconds of break, 20 seconds of that boat pose that I just showed. 10 seconds of break, and we alternate back and forth. Easy stuff, right? Looks like it? Talk to me after the end of the first round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go for it. I'm already sweating. The warm-up really got my body moving. It's feeling good. And break time. Get rid of this. Down you go, quick. It goes so fast. 3 seconds, lean back. 1, let's go. Inhale as the legs go out, exhale as you come in. Core tight, back straight. Beautiful, break time. Come back up, that's 1 round, 3 more to go. Quick, 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 band or taps. I'm gonna show with the taps. Here we go. Touch, 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 touch. Nice job. There we go. If it's feeling not bad, speed up. Go quicker. Good effort. Beautiful, break, back down. Gotta be quick. After this one, we're halfway done. So it goes by quick. Ready? Here we go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't hold that breath. Beautiful. 2 down, 2 to go. Big inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Calm your heart rate. Ready? Let's go. Either version, band or no band. Feeling it already, right? You're like, ooh, might have overestimated. That's good, it means you're working. That's exactly what we want. Beauty, break time. Down we come, round 3 of this one. 2, 1, here we go. Beauty, 1 more each. 1 more each. Then you can reach for your water. You're gonna lay on the floor, do what you need to. Here we go. Last one here. Sweat's pouring in the eye. We're feeling good. We're like, oh boy, this is a workout already. Perfect. Yes. Last one, down you go. Break time after this, that's the best part. Ready? Give her. Oh, that's it. So close. Come on, we're halfway. Fight. It burns. That's okay. Time. Beauty. 2-minute break. How you feeling? Do that check. Quick little check. Heart rate. Heart rate. Be careful here. Don't push too hard. It'll be easier to find up here for most people though. Oh, that was good. Cross it off. We're not coming back to it. We got 5 more sets worth of exercises coming up. Should have felt hip flexors, core, coordination of pulling that band or timing your alternate taps. So again, not just body, also brain. Super important. You can hear me huffing and puffing. We got the sweat running. We're feeling good. This is just the start. We're gonna earn that dinner tonight. We're gonna burn those calories so we can have that extra little bit. Food's comfort at this point. For some of us, being these trying times, we tend to run to that comfort. That's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Be mindful of what you're reaching for. Go for the fruits, the veggies, over the popcorns, the chips, the pops, things like that. Now, I'm not saying don't have them, but have them in moderation. We tend to go to those because they're comforting feelings over a veggie, because we all love our veggies, right? Maybe not so much, right? But we need to get those in more. That's what's going to keep our immunity up. That's what's keeping COVID away. That's what's keeping all of us healthy and strong. And that's exactly what we want at PSP. Everyone to be healthy. We want everyone to come back to work super strong when everything gets back to normal. All right? Next two exercises, prisoner lunges. We stay in a squat the whole time. We're going to do right leg first for all 20 seconds. Come up, come down. You'll notice I don't stand up. I stay low the entire time, and I drop off the same. I go up the same, okay? On the second round of that exercise, we will switch legs, all right? The other one is a slide plank with a reach under. So knees or toes, your choice. If you're with knees, you just bend the feet behind you, you come up into a plank, you reach under, you come up. You reach under, you come up. If you need it a little bit harder, you reach with the hand, okay? Legs straight. We reach under, okay? Your choice of which one you want to do. You find your happy place, but challenge it as well. If you can only do one set on your toes, and then the other two on your knees, the other three on your knees, that's okay too. You did one set more on your toes than you thought you would. All right? All one side, we switch all the other side, okay? Here we go. We got our next one ready. I got my timer ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All one leg first, so right leg back. Stay low. You're gonna feel the quads burn, so really squeeze the glutes in the backside. Get the balance of muscle front to back. You'll notice heart rate climbs very quickly from the second round, from the first round, because we're already warm. Break time. Down you go. Your choice on plank, don't matter. 3, 2, your favorite side. Up. It's not about the reps. Don't worry about getting as many. It's how many good quality. Then you add the speed. Beauty. Up we come. Goes quick, right? Remember, opposite leg this time. Don't do the same side. Ready? Down, go. Oh, we should have grabbed the towel, right? Feeling it. Beauty, keep it up. 2, 1, time. Same thing with the planks, other side. Feeling it. We're loving it. Ready? Up, let's go. Core's tight, squeeze your glutes. If you don't squeeze the glutes, you tend to fall backwards, so keep that tight. Beauty, break time. Love it, we're halfway done. Back up. First side. Ready? Squat, go. Huffing, puffing now, right? Heart rate going. That's perfect, that's what we want. Shouldn't feel easy, but it shouldn't feel crazy too hard like you can't do it. Beauty. Make yourself successful when we do any of these. All right, back to the first side. Side plank, knees, toes. Up, let's go. Two seconds, come on. And time. All right. Last one of each. Then we cross them off. Feeling good, feeling good. That's it. There we go. Give her. Remember, opposite side. We're alternating. And time. Beautiful. Down we go. Last one. Break time's coming. You should be wanting it. You know you're feeling it. All right, here we go. Last one. Stay strong. Fight it. We got this. There it is. Yes. You got your 2-minute break. Woo. If you didn't have music and you're like, wow, this is feeling tough, take this 2-minute break, run, go grab your music. Get something positive going in the background. Get yourself excited, jazzed up, ready to roll. Maybe we need that towel at this point. Here's your chance. Whew. Nice job, team. Nice job, team. Oh, feeling good, feeling good. 4 sets of exercises left, depending on time. We'll see. We should have enough. Ooh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be good. We should be feeling it right now. We got some likes floating in. Everyone with a shaky hand trying to hit that "this is awesome" button. It's exactly what I want to see. All right, we got just over a minute here. Next, guys, remember those inchworms we did at the beginning? Our warm-up, we're doing an inchworm into a mountain climber. So once we get into our inchworm, we're only doing 1 mountain climber on each side. So it's a quick pop, pop, and then we come back, okay? Next one after that will be flutter kicks. So, number 1, remember, straight legs. Key, key, key. Don't bend those knees. Walk yourself out. 1, 2. Walk yourself back. Your choice here if you want to stand up or if you just want to stay down, okay? I personally prefer to stay down because the up and down makes me dizzy. So if you just stay down, you don't get that constant head rush, head out, okay? So walk out, 1, 2, walk back, walk out, 1, 2, walk back. Okay, so into that full plank. Number 2, flutter kicks. 2 different options. If you find that this is tougher on the back, on the low back especially, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands kind of in a diamond just to the sides of the low back. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to see it on the camera or not. I like to even tuck them right under the butt. Okay, and we're here. If you want a little bit more, we come into what we call a hollow position, so we keep the crunch. We can lightly place our hands on the back of our head just to hold it up, not to crane and pull on it, just to hold it up, and that same kick. So your choice of which variation you want to do. First one with the hands behind the butt. Second one holding the crunch with the hands behind the head. Second one's a little bit tougher, okay? Here we go. Ready for this guy. This one's a lot harder than it sounds. 3, 2, 1, go. Inchworm it out. 1, 2, back in, back out. Once you get the rhythm, I want you to speed it up. I want you to go nice and quick with good control. Don't let the hips fall. There it is, first one, down we go. That's it. Take those big breaths, deep, slow, calm the heart rate. 2, 1, let's go. Flutter kick. Breathe through it. That's it, rest time. Work your way back up. Whew, feeling this one, feeling this one. Down you go. 2, 1, let's go. Yes, that's it. Break time. Down you go. After this one, we're halfway. You're gonna feel the core throughout this whole one because secretly there's a plank in the first one. Down you go, let's go. Hit it. Beauty, up you come. We're halfway. We're feeling good. Next one's easier than this one, so here you go, hit it. All right, nice, down you go. Feeling good. Heart rate's up. All right, give her. Go for it, go for it. If the flutter kicks are getting hard, get those legs higher up so you have less to pull on that low back, all right? Yes, that's it. All right, coming up. Last one of each. Quick, quick, quick. It goes fast. Let's go. Get ready. Here it goes. Let's go. All right, that's time. Last guy. Challenge yourself, push it. Don't ease up. Remember, you get your 2 minute break. Down you go. Let's go. Come on, team. You got it. No giving up on ourselves. We're not letting anyone fall behind. We're all rock stars. Keep pushing. Doing awesome. There it is. There's our 2 minutes. Nicely done. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Those are tough. Think of it this way. 2 things. We're happy. We got our 2 minute break. We're even happier because we're over the hump. There's only 2 sets of exercises left. That's it. Here's your chance. Calm that heart rate. Nice in, nice out. Woo! We're only need a mop after this. Gotta clean up that floor. If you haven't had that chance to clean that living room yet, here's your chance because we're sweating all over it. We're feeling amazing. Sweating out all the slumpy frumpiness that we've been having all week. Sitting around, being immobile. This is getting us moving. The happy hormones, the happy endorphins. It's exactly what we want, right? We're gonna finish this. We're gonna feel amazing. We're gonna continue on and truck through the rest of our evening. Enjoy it with the kids. Maybe get outside, relax, maybe some gardening. Do something for you, right? This is step 1 of doing for you. Step 2 is continue it throughout the day. All right. The mountain climber we just did, now we're going cross body. So we're gonna be going across to the opposite elbow, okay? We're going to do a plank up and down with that mountain climber. We're gonna do 2 on each side. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2 with those knees, all right? The other one we're gonna do is heel touches. Some people call them penguins, some people call them wiggly worms. There's a bunch of different names for it. So, exercise 1, you're in your plank. Remember, no peak of the hips, no drop of the back. Nice straight line. We push up, drop back down. Notice that it's all the same side. Don't switch sides yet, right? Remember, side number 2 is set number 2. Okay, so up, up, 1, 2, down, down, up, up, 1, 2. All right, so we get the mountain climbers with that plank. Heel touches for the second guy. On the floor, feet kind of shoulder width apart. We lie down. We come into a crunch, and we take our hand, we slide down, we touch our heel. Notice that my hips are staying square. I'm not wiggling my hips out of place. They're staying where they should. We slide down, we touch. So it's a crunch of those obliques. All right? Simple as that. Chin to chest, core is tight. We wiggle. Do not hold your breath. Keep that breath flowing, nice and easy. It should have a slight tension to it, but nothing strenuous, all right? Don't hold it. You don't want to pass out, get lightheaded. No red faces, okay? Here we go. Down you go. Get ready. Remember, it's all one side first. Start with the right hand pushing first, all right? So it's push, push, 2 mountain climbers, drop, drop, push, push, 2 mountain climbers. All the same side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, up, 1, 2. The more you can twist, the more you'll feel that core. Beauty, time. Flipping over. Woo. Ready? Crunch. Go. Remember, not about reps. Quality of movement. Hips are still. We're breathing. Slide to those heels. Should feel the size of the hips. There's our time. Beautiful, flipping over. We did right side push first, left side push now. Down, go. And time, nice job. Flipping back. This makes our halfway point already. Short and sweet. Definitely some work, get it. Touching those heels, touching those heels. Beauty, there's our break. Halfway. Flipping back. Getting ready, let's go. Right side. There it is, time, beauty. Flipping over. Whew, how you feeling? We're loving life right now. All right, go. Get him, get him, get him. So good, guys, so good. Beauty. All right, flipping over. One more of each. We got this, right? Of course we do. If we're a little slow now, that's okay. It means you're working hard. Let's go. Time's already started. There we go, beauty. Flip over. Last one. Whew. Such a good one. Crunch, go. Home stretch, push, push. Come on. There's our time. There's your 2 minutes. Oh, I don't know about you. That was a tough one. Those are tough. But guess what? We made it. Yes. 2-minute break. One last round. 2 exercises. 8 rounds of it. It's 4 minutes of work. We're done. And that 4 minutes includes our rest. So you got to take off almost 1.5 minutes of that. So we're doing like 240 worth of work. Feeling great, feeling great. Keep moving. Don't sit down. You'll find that if you sat down through any of these, you found that it was either harder to get started again, maybe the heart rate never actually came down, maybe the muscles are feeling a little bit tired because you didn't get the body to pump and squeeze those muscles, pump the blood back to the heart, back to the lungs, get all the carbon dioxide and the garbage out, so all the waste product that the body's created. Oh, that was good. Last ones. Just over a minute here. Side lunge to a step up. Again, same leg for the first round. All the opposite leg for the second round. Then we got Supermans. So, side lunge, big step, sit backwards slightly, so a 45-degree angle, come back up and balance. Come back up and balance. Come back up and balance, okay? Don't just kind of use it as a momentum and a pendulum to just fall back into it. Have an honest pause, back down. So you're not using that momentum and creating that balance, okay? Number 2 is a Superman. You're gonna lay on your stomach, hands directly out in front of you, or downward straight. All right, hands out in front. You're gonna pull your chest off the ground and your thighs off the ground. Hold for a split second, come back down. Pull everything up, come back down. Too hard, you're gonna take your hands palm down, and you're just gonna do your torso. Makes sense? So, with this guy, if you're finding that maybe the back's starting to get a little bit tired right now, low back especially, go towards that cobra pose. So the hands towards the sides and pull yourself up. It's going to be safer on the back. You're going to focus on just the back musculature to get those stronger. You're firing a whole lot more. It makes it a little bit harder. And sometimes the low back is what's doing all the work instead of the muscles around the back that are doing all that work. Okay? So, first one, side lunges. Left side first. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, this is our last round. We are almost done. Little balance, side lunge. We balance, side lunge. Nice. There's our first one. All right, down you go. Your choice, Superman, Cobra. Your choice. Down we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, don't go fast. You don't want to pull in your back. You don't want to jerk and jolt. You just want good control. And there's our time. All right. Time to switch sides for everything. Right side. Whew. Home stretch. Here we go. Should have a good sweat going on right now. No stress, because we're too tired to stress. Ooh. Balance apparently is a challenge at this point. All right, break time. Down you go, again, your choice. Round 2. Down, 2, 1, let's get it. Time. Whew. Halfway. 2 minutes left. That's it though. That flew by. Go. No time to talk. Right back to it. Darn, those 10 seconds go by quick, huh? Beauty. Break time. Work your way down. Second last one. Cobra Supermans. 2, 1. Let's go. There's our time. All right, we got one more each. That last push, empty that gas tank. Go. We still got some smiles on our face. We're still feeling good. There's our time. Last one. Last 20 seconds of this workout. Whew. All right, and go. Finish strong. Again, don't jerk and jolt. Don't race this one. All right. Yes, time. That's how we do HIIT class. Woo! Grab your water. Heart rate's going. Hard to catch the breath at this point. That means you did it right. Should have a good glow going on, a good glisten, a good sweat. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's almost time to make supper. We got our workout out of the way. We got the whole evening ahead of us for anything you want to do. It could veg. It could be for that Epsom salt bath. It could be to get outside and do some gardening, play around with the kids, go have some fun. That's what this is about. Just as much of the mental side of things as it is the physical side. It's great how they compare and not compare, how they complement one another. These tie together so importantly that's why us at PSP make physical exercise such an importance to all of you. We need this. Some days we don't want to do it, but when you think about an hour of your day, especially potentially having more time now, if it's maybe a day off, or you have no work today of any kind, maybe you got sent home early just due to minimum manning, this is your chance. You got those extra hours. 1 hour of your day is 4% of your entire day, right? That's nothing. And I get we have kids, we have other commitments, we have other stresses that we need to focus on, but we need to create time for us, right? We have no problem making excuses, finding ways out of things, but the important things are hard. And that's why we try and avoid them, because they're not easy. But that's where our biggest growth factor is, right? Think of it as a little circle of comfort. If you're in this zone, you're not really growing. We need to step out that little bit, right? Even better, take a big step. Come out here a little bit further. Do something you haven't done before. Jump into more of these classes. Make a little plan to yourself. Maybe next week, maybe this week you did 2. Try for 3 next week. Or do 2, but make sure you get one of your own in. We want little successes. Don't think you're gonna go jump in and do 7 all of a sudden. It's not gonna happen. 7 days straight from one day is nothing. That's too hard. That's a chance of failure. Work up. Work on 2 days for a couple weeks. Work on 3 days for a couple weeks. Build in. If you're still unsure, reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help you out, all right? Let's get into a little bit of a cool down, a little bit of a stretch. Whew, all right. Everything's tired, everything's sore. Everyone crushed that today. All right, let's start. Feet together. Pull the heels close to your groin, wherever you feel that stretch. Make sure that that back is nice and straight. Take your elbows, place them either onto your shins or onto your thighs, wherever you can touch. So if you need to move your hands to your ankles, you can keep them on your toes. Wherever you can place them onto your shins or onto your thighs. I want a nice, just a little bit of a press down. Should feel a little bit of stretch in that groin. Feeling this one from those lunges we just finished with. That was solid. Do a little self-reflect. See how you feel now compared to when you came in, both physically and mentally. Many people go, well, I'm tired now. Perfect, that's what I want. But at the same time, is it tired but you feel good about being tired? Is it tired because you didn't enjoy the workout? Is it tiring because you haven't worked out in a while? So this is just that kickstart to get you back going, right? Do a little self-reflection on that. Check into it, as well as look at the mental side. Maybe you came in stressed, being like, oh, I gotta deal with the kids, I gotta make supper, I gotta do this. Did you forget about that while we were doing this workout? More than likely, at some point you may have, just because it was a tough workout. So when it's tough, the brain forgets what it's doing, which is good. It means you could get some stress off your shoulders for the next little bit. Is it coming back now? Potentially. 2 reasons. Number 1, you know it's over or it's coming to an end. Number 2, I also just mentioned it. So that kind of brings it back. But don't stress over it. 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time. That's all we need. And again, don't forget to give some time to you. Kick one leg out straight, doesn't matter which one. Bring the other leg to the inside of the foot. Pull your toes towards your nose. Hinge forward from your back, not from your, from your hips, not from your back. Oh, feeling good. We're due for all the carbs right about now. If you got questions, if you enjoyed this, please let me know down below. So down in the comments, if you have any questions, we'll have someone sticking around for 15 minutes afterwards to be able to answer your questions, okay? As well, give us some feedback, positive, constructive, whatever it might be. Is there something that you want to see us do? Let us know in the comments below. We'll be able to provide that to you. Maybe there's something you want to see more of. Maybe there's something you want to see less of. Even if you just enjoyed it, just fire a like down below so that we know that we're doing our job well and you guys are enjoying the content that we're delivering, all right? Switching sides. Again, pull the toes to the nose, hinge forward. And again, if you haven't already, like the video, like the Garrison Sports, like the Instagram, share the Facebook, check out YouTube. We've got content all over the place. So feel free to reach out, see what we're doing to help you guys. Beautiful. Coming on up. We're going to get into those hips because we definitely felt those. You can kneel or you can stand depending on the flooring that you're on right now. Being on carpet, I'm going to do a kneel today. So a big step forward, we're going to push the hips forward. We're going to then drive that hip nice and tight. Whichever leg is on the ground, that glute, I want you to squeeze nice and tight. You're going to feel the hip flexor on that on that side more. So it deepens that stretch. Gives just a little bit more to it, right? That's exactly what we want. We want it to get in deep. Just know that we're not leaning backwards. We're pushing the hips forward. My body's still nice and straight, nice and tall. Whew. All right, time to switch sides. All right, big step forward. Again, push the hips forward, get the body to come forward with it so you're nice vertical still. That leg on the ground, squeeze that glute, open up that hip a little bit more. Starting to feel it, it's feeling good. One other challenge I'm going to provide to you today with your water content. For women, aim for a minimum of 2 liters within your day. So whether you drank 1 liter now, 1 liter later, maybe you've already drank your 2 liters, aim for a minimum of 2, ideally 3. For any men, minimum 3, aim for 4, okay? So really try and get in, weigh it out throughout the day. Don't feel like you have to cram right before bed, or else you're gonna hate life having to get up 6 times to pee throughout the evening. So don't do that, but space it out through the day. It's gonna give you the proper hydration to your muscles. All right, come on up. Clasp the hands behind your back, pull your shoulders together, pull the arms away. It's going to provide proper hydration. It's going to take away some of the soreness or prevent some of the muscle soreness. So if it's been a while since you have done a workout, and this is your first in a little bit, really hydrate up. Make sure that you do get that in so that you don't have so much soreness the next day. As well as anything under the hour or even 90 minutes. So in this case, there are some people going, well, what about a Gatorade? You can, You don't technically need it. Anything over 90 minutes for endurance athletes, that's a great time to grab some electrolytes and things like that. But anything under that 90-minute or under an hour, water works just great. If you want something, because water is boring, squeeze a little bit of lemon into it, maybe a little bit of lime, throw some cucumbers, some fresh fruit, some strawberries, something into it, flavor that water just a little bit. Beautiful. Find a wall, find the side of the couch, find the table, something like that, whatever you want to use. Place the hands on the wall and then just slowly walk yourself back till you feel that stretch in the lats. All right? So from here, and just that stretch. All right, nice job. Big hand of applause to everyone. Good pat on the back, big high five. That's all the time we have. I hope you really enjoyed. And again, any comments, queries are around for the next 15 minutes. Please reach out. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy that nice weather. Take care, guys. Nice job.